Hey y'all, it's your favorite duck here, Derek the Duck. And today I'm gonna be cooking this. It's like a Costco special, I call it. It's various items I procured from Costco. Now, I'm kind of sad about Costco. I see very little value in it these days, since I can't really buy gift cards to resell there anymore. And every time I go there, they always scrimp on the samples. I used to get a whole lasagna and a giant pizza and stuff getting my samples, and now they have like a little like baby formula and like some little chocolate ball. Like I don't even know what they have anymore. Like a little piece of a mushroom, like a fried it's like, come on, I need food. So this is one of my last hurrahs at Costco, and I decided to get some things. So I'm gonna cook this menage a Costco, and why don't you join me as we make chicken Florentine tortelloni? Some kind of pasta. Let's see. All right. So I have this. This is a chicken Florentine, right? And this, I'm not sure what it was originally. Half of it's gone. Oh, tortelloni. I've heard of a tortellini, but never a tortelloni. That must mean it's bigger. So I think this will be fun. I'm gonna make like a little pasta thing in this, and I've got my Kirkland water from the Costco. And so let's put it on this burner thing. Look, so I opened it up. Look how scary this looks. They said to break these things apart. Well, in the back, oh man, this is a weird texture. That is grody. Chicken. Okay, I think I did it. What's the next instruction? Cut open and drain chicken broth from the pouch. Okay. I guess this is the pouch. Why did they have to change the terminology from bag to pouch? Okay, be right back. That was kind of disgusting, so I didn't put it on camera. But I did knead this a little more, so that it doesn't come out as one giant blob. And then I did drain the broth, which is just so disgusting, over the sink. But I think we're almost ready to do the next step. What is the next step? Add drained chicken to frying pan and cook on medium heat for 1 to 2 minutes per side or until brown? Wait. Cut open and drain chicken broth from the pouch. But it doesn't say if I'm supposed to keep it in the bag. Let's see. Add drained chicken to frying pan and cook on medium. I feel like they want me to keep it in the bag, which sounds weird. Why would you put a bag of this in there? I think they mean for me to take it out of the bag. They should have said that here. But I'm going to take it out of the bag, whether they want it or not. Although here it says, express chicken broth is a result of cook-in bag process. The results, yeah, but that's for the broth. Okay, I'm sure that they want me to take it out of the pouch, so I'm going to. You can't put that on there. That's ridiculous. No. I don't know how to do this. Okay. It's only at 6. I'm gonna put it at 4. Okay. So that I put it in here. I think this is what you use to stir chicken. I don't know if that is true, but it looks decent. I'm gonna mash it up a little bit. Some of these pieces are ginormous. I should have done better in the bag. This isn't my normal stove, so I didn't really know what the setting here is. I've changed it to 4 on the thing. I think it's better at 4. I think it was too hot at the 6 level. But yeah, today I happen to be in a different home. You know, the duck moves around a lot. But I like to discover new stoves and their secrets and mysteries. So, you know, we've got the chicken here on this, is it a skillet? I'm not sure I don't know what this is. It's a pan. Okay. And we put some oil in there. I guess that means we're frying it? I don't know. I probably should have used a different thing, but this happened already, so what are you gonna do? So, add the drained chicken to the frying pan and cook on medium heat for 1.5 minutes per side or until browned. Well, I mean, there's a lot of sides in there. Okay. Then you add in saute bag to frying pan. I knew I was frying it. Mix and continue to cook for 1 to 2 minutes or until hot. Okay, so maybe we can move this up a little bit warmer, make it medium. While that's happening over here, and there's all these sides they want me to flip it, I think we are ready for the pasta because I'm starting to see some a little boiling action over here. Look at that. Okay. What does this say? It doesn't say anything. So I'm gonna just use my best judgment and just throw all of this in there, into that boiling water. What do you think? Leave it in the comments. Not really. Okay. Let's try it out. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, here we go. Ah! Oh! I like that sound effect. Okay. Okay, very good. I guess I'll just watch these for a little while. Mix them over here. Mix this one a little bit. And over here, mix this one. They're all gonna go to the same place eventually. So I guess it's okay to use the same ladle. If this is a ladle, it's maybe an ice cream scooper. I don't know, it wasn't labeled. How's one supposed to know that? I'm gonna use this opportunity to cut up some of the chicken a little bit. Freaking Costco. When am I supposed to get there anymore? Okay. Okay. So here's our meal. I think it's looking pretty good right now. I don't know. We're gonna have some red wine, some Cabernet Sauvignons. That should be fun. I think that'll go well with this pasta. Sort of mix it in a little bit. Look at that. It's gonna be good. 2 syllables. And over here, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of flipping it around, but it's moving a little slowly. Maybe just adjust the temperature a little bit, some. Get it moving on. Get a little movement. Right now, it looks like one of those chicken in a can things. Which I love, by the way. Okay. Okay, it's been a few minutes and I'm starting to see that the chicken is starting to look a little browned. I'm really happy about that. I think it's time to go ahead and add this one. Look at that. The Florentine. And this one I think is pretty much done. It's pretty much off the flame, just on a very low flame. So let's try this. Wow, check it out. It's gorgeous. You love it. Okay. Mixing it around, mixing it around. Oh, it's gonna be good. Over here. Let's check this out. Oh, it's good. This thing is ready. This one's ready, and I think this one's just about ready. I'm gonna give it one more minute. This one's definitely ready. Let's see how this looks. One more minute on this, and we'll be good. Let's get the wine ready. Okay, here it is. I have mixed the plate with the tortelloni and then this sous vide, allegedly is what it's called, chicken at the top, to kind of create this concoction of Costco proportions. Let's try it. That is incredible, the tortelloni. And this is even more incredible. You're gonna wanna, when you do it, you're gonna wanna get a little piece of each of them and really let them, you know, combine in your mouth at the same time. It's hard to pick up this tortellini because I must have left it on the burner for too long, but now it's just like it's more like a mashed potato. But let me try it again. This time combined. That is amazing. You don't know what you're missing. And the best part, oh my God. It's like I'm in Italy. Welcome to Tuscany. Eat, pray, and whatever. But definitely eat. This is fantastic. Thank you for joining me on this. I'll go to Costco maybe one more time before I call it quits and try to get as much of this as I can because this is delicious. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the next video.